Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. The bull run is off to a big start here, so got some things I want to cover in this video, guys, and share some bigger cap coins that you should think about adding to your portfolio for the upcoming bull run that are still in a good buying zone while the rest of the coins in the market are pumping. These are ones that I would personally add if I was looking to have some more big caps in my portfolio, so I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. Smash that like button, and let's jump into it. Alright, so I'm going to cover some coins in this video. These are just some bigger cap coins. I'm not going to throw out any micro cap coins in this video. So this is for people who feel like they've missed out on the bull run and they want to get some coins added to their portfolio that are safer and are likely to give out good returns yet in this bull run that haven't quite taken off yet. Now, this video is recorded yesterday as you're watching this, so anything could happen in this market between now and when this video posts, so keep that in mind. I do have a very busy schedule, so I can't record these the same morning they come out. So I've got editing and stuff like that to do, and I work full-time and I have a family. But let's jump into these coins here and jump into the markets. I'm going to share these with you, and maybe these are some ones that you want to look at for your portfolio, but do your own due diligence, do your own research. Don't just buy these because I'm recommending them. You know, make sure that you're looking at them yourself and making the decision for yourself. Don't take anyone else's advice for anything. Do your own research. All right, guys, let's jump into it. Bitcoin actually broke $53,000. As you guys know, and I said in my video yesterday, you know, Bitcoin's likely to break that 53,000, maybe even get up to the 55 to 58,000 mark here before the halving. The market is very bullish right now. ETH over 3,100 currently, and BNB almost to $400. This is absolutely crazy. Now, Solana's at $104. I don't recommend Solana at this price, but you know, if you're buying it now, long term, you're still going to do okay on it. So the first one I got here is Avalanche at $38. I think it's a good buy. This one's likely going to get past its all-time high. If we look at its all-time high here of $130, somewhere around there, I think it's going to smash through that in this bull run because Avalanche has added a lot of partnerships. There's a lot of games and stuff launching on Avalanche. So I think there's still some decent returns to be made in Avalanche. It's possible it could get up into that $200 to $300 range in this bull run. We'll just have to see how crazy things get. That wouldn't be out of the question because at a 14 billion market cap, that would put it around, you know, if it got up to, you know, $380, that would put it less than 150 billion market cap, which is possible with how much money is going to be flowing into this bull run. Now, I'm going to say the likelier scenario is probably the $150 to $200 range, just as a guesstimate. But like I said, guys, I don't have a crystal ball, so I can't guarantee these prices. These are just kind of what I'm thinking they're going to do because they are doing fantastic, and they have added a lot since their previous bull run. That gives me confidence that they could surpass their all-time high in this upcoming bull run with all the things that are going on with it. The next I want to add here is a Chainlink at $18.90. I still think Chainlink is a good buy. You know, I think this one's could possibly get up to $75 to $100 in this bull run, possibly higher. At its current market cap of $11 billion, if this one did a 10x and got up to $180 to $190, that would put it at $100 billion market cap, which I think is totally doable for Chainlink. If you look at what Solana did last bull run, it got up to, I think, over 80 billion market cap, and ADA got up to 100 billion, like 105 billion market cap last bull run, somewhere in that range off the top of my head. So I definitely think Chainlink could definitely get there in this upcoming bull run. No promises, no guarantees. Like I said, I don't have a crystal ball, but that would be a 10x from here, which would put this around $190. I think that's doable. So I think, you know, $75 to $100 is pretty easy for this one to happen. Next one I got on here is ICP at $12.80. I still think you're going to get some fantastic returns out of ICP in this bull run. As you can see, it's been slowly creeping up here, and you know, at some point it did jump down to like $9 and something after it got up to like $16.20. So it had a, it's like a, you know, that's like a, what, a 50% correction, 40% correction, something like that. So that would have been the time to buy this dip, and it's slowly creeping up here with the market getting very bullish. I don't know where it'll be by the time this video comes out, but I think ICP is likely to get somewhere between $50 to $100 pretty easily in this bull run. Some are expecting it to get to $200 to $300. That's a possibility, but I tend to be more conservative and just, kind of, wait. I don't want to wait for that crazy price to start taking out profits on these. I'll probably start taking out some profits on ICP around the $40 to $50 range personally, and then on up from there. But I was buying at around $4 months ago. I don't need those crazy prices to get some fantastic returns out of this, but it's still a pretty safe investment, and it's going to do really well overall. Now, keep in mind, guys, we could get a correction in the market right before the halving or right after the halving, and these prices might be a lot cheaper if that happens. So if that happens and you buy now and you're down, don't get upset about it. I can't predict what the market's going to do. But you don't want to stay completely out of the market typically, because that big correction may not happen. The best thing to do, like I've said before 100,000 times, is if you get the big correction, try to get your dollar cost average down more and pick up the coins at cheaper prices and get your average cost down on them. The next one I want to cover on here is Beam. This one, only 1.7 billion market cap, basically at 3 cents. If we go to the 3-month chart here, it is up over the last 3 months, but gaming in general has been up over the last 3 months. I think Beam's going to do fantastic in this bull run, and it's a pretty safe gaming play if you're looking for something safe to add to your portfolio. Over the long term, it's going to do probably likely a lot better than this in the main bull run later this year and into 2025, as long as the market stays good and we get that bull run like we should be getting with everything going on in the markets right now. So the next one I want to cover on here is Quant. Quant at $106 is an absolute steal. It did get up to over $150 recently, just a few months ago, and then it's had a like a 30% correction or so on this. So a good time to start picking up some Quant, and I can see Quant possibly getting up to maybe anywhere from $800 to $1,500, maybe up to $2,500 in this bull run, because it's such a scarce asset that it's not going to take a lot of money to push this one up in price. Right now the only thing that hesitates me on that is ISO 222 coins may not be a narrative in this bull run, so that would be the only thing holding this one back. But it's a pretty safe play to have in your portfolio. It's been really stable at this $100 and above mark for a very long time. They're constantly adding more and more to the Quant overledger, and they just got a new patent in the United States for basically timing blockchains for all the different networks. It's like a universal time for the blockchain transactions on all the networks out there, and they got the patent on that right now in the US and I think in Japan as well. So they're always adding different stuff to the overledger for Quant. It's just crazy what they can do on there. But that's pretty much what I got for these coins for this video, guys. Just wanted to cover some big cap coins that I think are safer plays if you're looking to add some to your portfolio. It doesn't matter how much money you're putting into your portfolio, if it's $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $100,000. These are safer plays that you could add to your portfolio, and these are ones that I would have, maybe 5 to 10% of your portfolio in each one of these. The microcap ones are the riskier plays, so you want those to be a smaller portion of your portfolio. And I recommend, and this is up to you personally, a lot of people do more than this, some do less than this. I recommend 5 to 10 coins in your portfolio. Personally, I've got like 14 coins right now in my portfolio, I believe, currently, and that's not including all my seed investments. I keep those don't really count because they're not in my portfolio yet, but I've done several of those. But I try to keep it in that 10 to 15 amount range for how many coins, because after that 15 amount, it really starts to get difficult to track all the different coins in your portfolio and how they're doing and how you should be taking profits on them. So you don't want to go too crazy and have like 30, 40 coins in your portfolio or 50 coins or whatever, because it's really going to be difficult for you to narrow that down and take profits on. If you have that many, it's up to you what you want to do. That's up to you. But as long as you can track them and make sure you're taking profits out on them successfully. But to me, That's really hard to do in a bull run when things are going absolutely crazy. So I try to keep it in that 5 to 10 to 15 range for your portfolio. I would say 5 is a minimum, and then 10 to 15 is probably about average of what most people would have, because you don't want to be spread too thin by having less than 5, because if a couple of them don't do really well, it could really affect your overall outcome on your portfolio. But you don't want to be spread too thin. If you only got $1,000, you don't want to have 15 coins. You want to have between 5 and 10 at the most. You know, that's just my personal opinion on that, because you're going to have transaction fees and stuff like that you're going to have to deal with. So, you know, having like $1,000 in your portfolio, you may want to stick to like 5 coins as your total different amount of coins in your portfolio. But that's pretty much what I got for this video, guys. Don't forget to check out my free Telegram. The link is in the description below and the pinned comment. If you want to check out my Discord, that's through Patreon. You can check that out in the links below as well. Please give this video a quick like for the YouTube algorithm, and we'll see you on the next video.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me.